Hello, it's John Heaton, and today I thought I'd talk about my favourite top 10 Bowie video clips. By the way, happy Christmas to everyone. Hope you had a good one, and I'm in Christmas mood, so cheers. I'm going to include not just the promo videos he made, but also some TV clips recorded on Old Grey Whistle Test and such like. Bowie, one of the best video artists of all time, in my opinion, and this Best of Bowie has 2 volumes of videos, and don't be upset if I don't include any from the second volume, because when it comes down to it, my top 10 is it's all in the first volume, I'm afraid. So but I'll have to give a good mention to Absolute Beginners from DVD 2, and also this video only goes up to year 2000, I think, so got some latter day videos like the stuff from his last album, not included here, which I think are worthy. He's always been good in the video form. But anyway, here's my top 10, and as I say, I'm going to include some video clips, and my first choice is 5 Years from the Old Grey Whistle Test. It's just such a superb video, particularly disc 1, to listen to and watch loud. And it's got that timeless band from Ziggy Stardust, Hunky Dory, with Trevor Bolder on bass, Mick Ronson on guitar, Mick Winbanzi on drums, and David on piano, although Mick Ronson played piano, I think, on the album for the most part. But anyway, 5 Years is it's just a brilliant video clip, and it's just so good to see him. It's not every great song that we have a performance to enjoy, and so we're grateful for anything we have from Bowie's vintage, what I would call his vintage period from the 70s, 5 Years. And my number 9 choice is also from this Old Grey Whistle Test, Oh You Pretty Things, where he's playing the piano, and it's the same band, and is doing that classic track from Hunky Dory. I think it's just absolutely spellbinding watching. And my number 8 choice is Wild Is the Wind, which was released on Changes to Bowie in 1981, I think, or 2. Anyone out there can tell me who were the musicians who were playing on that video, because I'm not sure if it was George Murray or some of those musicians he was playing with at the time or not, because I'm not too familiar with their faces. Didn't recognize anyone, but it's a very moody video. It's in black and white, and although it's a cover song, it's a standout track from Station to Station. Number 7, I've got Be My Wife. Superb video from Low. Such a great album. I'm surprised there wasn't a video for Breaking Glass on here. I'm not sure if they did a video for that, because that was also a single, I think. But Be My Wife is just a real surreal video, and it's just Bowie at his best. And Please Be Mine, and I just love it. And Heroes is number 6 from the album of the same year, Heroes 77, which has not been one of my top Bowie albums to go to, but the title track is just a piece of absolute genius, and the video is just glorious. So that's my number 6. Number 5 is Queen Bitch, again from I'm not sure if the same sessions, Old Grey Whistle Test 72 or not, but a brilliant performance of this song. And as I say, play loud, really good one to play loud. It's a classic song from Hunky Dory with the electric guitar from Mick Ronson. Number 4, I've got Fashion from Ashes to Ashes from Scary Monsters, which is possibly my favourite Bowie album, if push comes to shove. Mainly, possibly because it was the first one I bought, but also because I think this is an absolutely brilliant video and a brilliant song, and it's a bit of a pastiche on various things which were going on at the time, but none the worse for that. I love it. Number 3, I've got Boys Keep Swinging from the Lodger album, And it's just basically David on his own, albeit dressing up as various different people in the video. So it starts off with him as the kind of the lad, you know, when you're a boy, and then he dresses up in drag, and it's just an absolutely hilarious video. Not so startling now, but I suppose at the time this video was quite shocking to some people, and maybe accounted for the fact that this song didn't do too well in the charts. But I think it's an absolutely outstanding video, and it's also good to think that John Lennon would have seen that before he died. Anything which happened before December 8th, 1980, I've always got that in mind, and he was a great admirer of Bowie. And I think this is a great song and a great video. And number two, I've got it's not really a video, but it's a Top of the Pops clip of them doing Starman. And it's just takes you back to another age. And it's interesting that Mick Woodmansey's drumming stand is at the front of the stage, whereas normally the drummer would be at the back. So that's interesting. And there's a guy playing keyboards who I can't name off the top of my head, because I'm not sure if he was credited on the album or not, because I guess Mick Ronson played the keyboard on the album. If someone can say in the comments who played that keyboard on Starman. But it's just a glorious celebration of 1972 pop music, and David Bowie was about the ultimate pop star at the time. And the number one, perhaps not a surprise to anyone, is Ashes to Ashes from Scurry Monsters. A really time-breaking video, and full of imagery and full of effects, and all the way through, it's just a stunning video from 1980. And again, John Lennon would have heard this before he died, I think, and probably been quite jealous, because Ashes to Ashes, if push comes to shove, is probably my favourite Bowie track of all time, no less. And I just think not only does he nail it as a song, he nails it as a video. And it's just, I don't know what to say other than please watch it if you haven't. And I'm sorry if I didn't include, you know, I'm Afraid of Americans and stuff like that from the latter day period. I do like a lot of David Bowie's latter day period, particularly the stuff he did after the 90s in his last sort of 15 years or so. But I didn't feel any of those videos warranted including in the top 10. So my top 10 is fairly conservative in terms of sticking to what I would call his classic period, which I would say hunky-dory to Scary Monsters. I didn't include any of the Ziggy videos, although there's a few on this DVD, like there's a version of Drive-In Saturday from Russell Harty, which is interesting. There's a retrospective video of Life on Mars and Space Odyssey, I think both recorded after they were released, a couple of years after they were released, so which makes it not quite so good. Gene Genie's quite a good video. Young Americans from the Dick Cavett Show is also interesting. There's an interesting video for DJ and Look Back in Anger from the Lodger album. And then I've missed out things like Let's Dance, because I don't hold it as particularly top tier Bowie for me, but a lot of you I know out there like the Let's Dance period. It just wasn't my bag. So here's my top 10 David Bowie video clips. And I'm sure you disagreed, and that's fine. It's only my opinion. So thanks for watching, and happy Christmas, and see you next time.